Welcome to Bajaj Allianz Life Goal Heroes Talk. Today's episode is a celebration of second innings and the extraordinary courage it takes to begin again when the world expects you to slow down. Our guest is someone who redefined retirement by starting a brand new chapter at the age of 68, diving into the world of insurance with unmatched passion and purpose. Since then, she has climbed into the very top, earning national recognition, hundreds of loyal clients, and a reputation for excellence that continues to grow. From a life of achievements across diverse fields, she brings wisdom, resilience, and the spark of someone who never stops evolving. Stay with us as we dive into the remarkable journey of none other than Mrs. Aruna Joshi.
Thank you, sir, for inviting me over here.
Thank you, madam. How did you begin? What was your background? What was your educational background? How did you start your career? Can you please tell us more about that?
Yeah, I'm Mrs. Joshi. I done my post graduation in banking. After working for 25 long years, I decided to resign from job after 25 years because at that time my husband has started his new business and it was growing very fast. He started with one company and then become four companies in a very short while. And his business was electrical and civil contracting on turnkey jobs. He's a basically electrical engineer,
Okay.
and so he has to be present all the while on the sites and that are scattered on the various places. So it was needed that somebody from the house should be there to take the responsibility of the office.
Right.
So it was my decision, along with my husband's permission. I took the decision to resign from the job and join his business. Then I worked with him for 15 years in his business, assisting him in, I was looking after finance and administration of the office. And so when my there was a 32 people staff in my office and hundreds of people were there on the sites working with us. So I had to manage all of them. So after when the business was quite settled, and I was sure that now the office people can manage the business even if I am not there personally
Hmm.
for all the time, I decided to take a little break. And by the time my younger son, he came from US after completing his MBA in marketing. So he said after coming here, he started his own network marketing company.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, let me have another chance also. Let me learn something more other in the network marketing.
Okay.
So I was happy to join with him because I could have a sufficient time to spend with him, and because he came after a very long time, 5 6 years from US. So I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to spend time with him also. So I decided to join in his company. I worked with him for 5 years, and there I learned lots of things which that helped me in my next venture, that is insurance call center as a Bajaj with the Bajaj Allianz.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. And you've had a lot of turns in your journey till now.
Yeah,
But was it not difficult for you to switch from a relatively stable job in a bank for 25 years, even though it was your own business? Was it not difficult for you to shift?
it was not difficult. Actually, it was a very big decision for me to resign, because that time no voluntary retirement
Right.
also there,
Right.
and I didn't get any benefits of voluntary retirement. So I took that decision because it was to help my husband in his business, and to work with him was more than important for me,
Right.
because whatever we did till time, we are doing it together only,
Hmm.
because I helped with him in his business. Then afterwards, network marketing also, he was also working with me for network marketing. And now, even though I am in Bajaj IC, he always with me for every event, every training, everywhere he is with me. And that is my biggest support, my family support. I could achieve all these ladders still now.
Right. So I'm told that at the age of 68,
Yeah.
you decided to join Bajaj Allianz Life. From being a banker for 25 years, at the age of 68, you decided to join life insurance. Tell me something about what was going on in your mind when you decided to join. How did that happen?
Actually, as you know, that my journey with Bajaj started as an investor first. In 2012, my present branch manager and my sales manager, they came to me for investment purpose,
Mm-hmm.
and they showed me various plans. And that time we were just looking after how our investment was growing and where we are standing after working so hard for 40 years in the business as well as in the bank. So it was तो सरप्राइज जितना हम where we should have been there हम लोग नहीं थे, इतना कुछ हम नहीं कर सके थे. So we took the advice from these people. They said, "Madam, we will have to reshuffle your
Portfolio.
business I mean my finance portfolio." And according to their guidance and their advice, we shifted some of our investment with Bajaj Allianz. Since I was in bank for 25 years, our main focus was
FDs.
investing in FDs, and that was means our main focus was in the investment of FDs, and so we shifted our some part of our investment from FDs to Bajaj plans somewhere.
Right.
And after observing for 4 or 5 years consistently, I saw how my investment was growing and giving me the very good returns. Then actually that time these people they just suggested me, since you are working with bank for 25 years, you work with your husband for 15 years, having a very good knowledge of business also
Right.
and running the business also. So why don't you join with us as a consultant?
Okay, so
That
that is
time I
how
had,
it began.
yeah, that time I had no idea about insurance, any ABC भी नहीं मालूम था, because till that time my insurance agent used to come to me and every month he used to show me some new plan, and he used to suggest us that, "Madam, this plan is good for your son, this plan is good for your husband, yourself and all." And blindly we used to take the policies at that time. We never used to read also whatever's written in that policy actually.
So, on the basis of the performance of the policy, you were impressed with the policy and the returns that Bajaj Allianz Life gave you, and that gave you some confidence to join BALIC as an insurance consultant.
Yeah,
So, if I put it like this, that आपने network marketing का जो course किया, that also helped you take one step ahead
definitely.
as an insurance
Yeah,
consultant. Will I be wrong?
very much.
How much of your knowledge in network marketing have you put to use when you thought that I'll become an insurance consultant with BALIC? क्या क्या चीज़ें आपको useful लगी?
बहुत कुछ मीन्स फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हमने प्रॉस्पेक्ट्स का लिस्ट बनाया. So accordingly, all my HNI clients were there. Business people I knew for a very long time also. So after preparing that prospecting list, we decided to whom should we contact first. Because I learned what is MDRT, what is COT, what is COT. I was not knowing it. So I set the goals for me.
Right.
That at least in the first year, I must do my MDRT. As you know, I joined in 2016 October. I did twice MDRT till December.
Wow, that's
And
great.
that was a, yeah, really, it was a great. Because I had HNI clients.
Yes.
And my credential in the society was also like that. Because working for 25 years as a bank manager and running a business,
Yes.
turnkey jobs, he was
Yes,
having
yes,
that.
yes.
So it was definitely means for customers, it was means they had no other thought while coming to the meeting.
So did they when you were approached by them, or when you approached them, I'm sorry, they didn't have any doubts. आपकी credibility पे कोई उनको doubt नहीं
कुछ
था,
भी
because you've
नहीं.
had a long spanning career in
Yeah.
a trustworthy position.
Position.
Okay. Like I mentioned before, you've had a lot of turns in your career: banking, business, network marketing, and then insurance consultant. What motivates you to keep going on? ऐसी कुछ तो चीज़ होगी जो आपको बोलती रहेगी नहीं, this is not it, I have to continue. What motivates you to keep going on?
I always believe that age is no bar. You should rise the bar higher every day. You should raise the bar higher. You should do something new and you should learn something new. Because अपने पास एक ही life है. We have to make best use of every day whatever we have got from the God.
At every turn of your career, there must have been some situations जब आपको लगा होगा कि am I going right? From banking to say your husband's business, from his business to say a network marketing venture. At every step of the way, it is very normal for people to feel कि क्या मैं सही जा रही हूँ, जा रहा हूँ? Am I taking the right direction? Am I in the right direction? क्या आपको कभी self doubt हुआ है?
Yes, initially yes, because we are more, हमको ज़्यादा समाज का टेंशन रहता है, what people will
People
say
will
if I
say.
start. And it happened for me also when I started working with as an insurance consultant. लोगों को लगने लगा कि वाई एट दिस एज शी शुड डू ऑल दिस थिंग। कुछ घर में प्रॉब्लम है क्या, एनी फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम,
Hmm.
why she is need to go out and meet so many people and have meeting with them and all. So I said I don't care for people or samaj, because मुझे जो करना है that I am quite sure that I can do it whatever I want to do
Right,
it.
right,
And with the help of my previous knowledge also in network marketing, banking as a finance, I learned banking in finance in banking also.
hmm,
So everything is going to help me in this business. So I was quite pretty sure that I can do it. And even if I cannot do it, my family is there to be with me.
right,
I
right,
can take any other decision also.
right. And that plays a big role in anybody's decision making process. If they're supported by family, it becomes much easier.
It should be.
Yes. At the age of 68, you decided that you would want to become an insurance consultant with us. Insurance consultant बनने के लिए एग्जाम लिखना पड़ता है.
Yeah. I came to know after that. बहुत बाद में मालूम पड़ा, because my branch manager said that, madam, you'll have to go to Andheri to appear for the IRDAI exam. I said, what exam? After 45 years, 50 years, I am going to appear for the exam. And सबसे पहले thought मेरे मन में आया my granddaughter का. Now she is in US. She had done her masters in economics and public policies. So she is very attached to me and she had a very pride over me. So मैंने बोला कि if at all I will fail, what she will think about me. So anyhow, I'll have
You
to
have to
go through
pass this
this.
exam.
Yeah. So my this branch manager and my mentors at present, they are there. They help me a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and some demo I think is
Yes,
there. So
yes,
I went to the Bajaj office, Thane
yes,
office.
yes.
I go through that, and I said it's very easy, because it is all from my own
Correct,
experience
correct.
only. All these questions are.
You're referring to
All,
the quiz available on Insta Learn, जहाँ पे
yeah,
आपको वो
yes,
attempt करने मिल रहा था.
attempt
Right,
करने
right,
को
right,
मिला.
right.
Only thing that was a time constraint thing,
Correct. It's a
and
timed
I
exam
was not acquainted with the
format.
format and computer operating and all. So everything was new for me that time also.
Right.
But I did it.
And you were successful.
Yes,
That's why you're here with
yeah,
us.
yeah.
You've had a very illustrious career with Bajaj Allianz Life as an insurance consultant. Can you walk us through some of your key achievements here? After you've joined as an insurance consultant, आपने क्या क्या achieve किया है?
First year only I did my MDRT twice.
Twice.
Then secondly 3 times MDRT,
Mhm.
1 time COT, and 4 time TOT. After that I never look back. Every year I am doing TOT, and 5 times I am qualified for Chairman's Club also.
Mhm.
I had been international conferences in the USA
Right.
4 or 5 times. So that was also a very good experience for me. There also I learned a lot of things and
Okay.
meet so many new people, different from different countries, different languages, different culture. Everybody shares their experience. New lectures where you can listen there.
It gives you a different kind of exposure that you might otherwise not get.
Definitely.
Okay. From all of these achievements, one, you mentioned that constant learning, a big motivator for you was to keep learning new things. The other that I hear from you from the last answer was you were eager to meet new people and gather knowledge from them. और क्या है जो आपने gather किया from all of these achievements? These achievements will unlock some enablement for you, right?
People are starting looking at me as a financial advisor.
Right.
And most of the people, I reorganize their finance
Mm-hmm.
and give them the vision for their next 10 to 15 years, how their life will go, how they will
Right.
have their investment and all.
Hmm.
So that blessings from these people I'm still getting, and that was my achievement also, I feel.
Wonderfully said, madam. Wonderfully said. You mentioned that you achieved 2 times MDRT on the first year of IC coding, correct? How do you plan about going so quickly with all of these achievements?
See, you should have a strategy to do anything.
Okay.
So in my case, every year we sit together,
Mm-hmm.
my branch manager, sales manager, my husband, and my family people.
Mm-hmm.
We decide what is my goal should be in the next 3 months. I put the date also that
Mm-hmm.
on this date I must have my MDRT. On this date I should do my COT, TOT, everything. If
Is
I
planned.
could show you my diary right now, I would be happy. So on particular day I could do it till now.
Oh,
Maybe here and there some days were like, but I could do it. So that needs a planning, perfect planning.
okay. You mentioned about setting goals, and you've been very specific about goals. कि मुझे इस time तक MDRT
Yes.
करना है, COT करना है. Is there a technique that you follow to set goals?
First of all, I have to see who are my prospectors.
Hmm.
कितना उनसे किससे कितना मिलेगा मुझे, how
Correct.
much
Correct.
business can I get from particular person.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Accordingly, I have to study that person, his
Correct.
financial, his society
Standing in the
status and
society, right?
everything,
And their needs,
his liabilities, his
right?
financial dependent, who they are,
Hmm.
and after learning that, I go to go to the person for meeting for this insurance.
Okay. Okay. You also mentioned in one of your previous answers that you've been a Chairman's Club ICs.
Yes,
Correct? By Chairman's Club IC, we mean a golden opportunity to meet with Mr. Sanjeev Bajaj. How was that experience
that
like?
was a terrific experience. Particularly,
And
I
you've
should
done it more than once. I believe you've done it 5 times till now.
5 times, yes,
Yes.
yes. So especially I would like to state last year's my experience.
Mm-hmm.
There were so many people, means at least 50 people there, the
Correct.
Germans club, and everybody he was interacting with in a
In
group
their
like,
groups.
and I said myself and my husband was standing just behind, means सबके सामने ही खड़े थे, and other ladies, I don't want to say anybody's name, but other ladies they wanted to have a photograph personally with him.
Yes.
But I am not a person that I can just go forward and tell them that let me
Photo
have
चाहिए.
photo चाहिए, नहीं बोल सकती हूँ मैं, I'm इतना मैं ये नहीं हूँ. So I was just standing just front of him, and he looked at me and he called me that madam you just come forward, I want to have a photograph with me. And that was my biggest achievement. What else I
Yes.
can want?
Yes. Without asking for a
Without
photograph.
asking, he himself called me. So that was a big thing for me.
You mentioned about Chairman's Club and your experience there. Are there any traits or qualities in you that you believe sets you apart from all of these people? आपने थोड़ी झलक दिखाई इस आंसर में. आपने बोला कि क्या फर्क है. But do you want to delve more in it?
You should be consistent enough. And I am
Right.
determined.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever I want to do, I will do it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever may comes in my way, I will cross over that things and I will do it.
Okay.
Because I take problems as a opportunity to deal with. And so I can cross every line of my success.
Very nicely said, madam. Very nicely said. And for you to achieve all of these big milestones, MDRT, COT, TOT, Chairman's Club, MILAP, all of these are very big achievements. For all of these achievements to happen, you must have good amount of clientele जो आपको काफ़ी अच्छा business देते हैं, and that usually comes from HNI business. How do you go about handling HNIs? How do you build relationships with them?
बहुत अच्छा रहता है because it's not an, I'm not developing new
Relationships.
relationship. 50 years I am in the industry, so I knew people a lot and we kept that relation. Means ऐसा नहीं कि business खत्म हो गया relation खत्म हुआ, not like that. We purposely keep the relations with people. I as you said कि I'm a person, I want to be in surrounding with people only,
Mm-hmm.
so I could maintain the relations like that.
After coming into Bajaj Allianz Life, how has Bajaj Allianz Life Insurance Company supported you in your growth journey? How have we contributed to helping you improve as a person?
Mainly I was not having any knowledge about the insurance,
Mhm.
so I got it over that every means periodical training. Now these technically so many things have come,
Right.
what
Digital tools.
digital tools which I am still not very conversant, but that helped me a lot. And because of that I could enhance my business, increase my business.
So, madam, you mentioned multiple times that आपने multiple MDRT qualifications किए हैं, COT किया है, TOT किया है. For you to achieve all of these qualifications, you need people who contribute to your business significantly, and that usually happens only through HNIs, mostly through HNIs.
Yes.
How do you ensure that you attract a lot of HNIs? How do you ensure that you cater to their needs? And how do you ensure that you retain them? Because that is also equally important.
While setting an appointment, before only I tell them that whenever you are coming to the meeting, you come with the open mind. Don't think that we had a relation, that's why I'm calling you, and since I'm doing something new, you should be with me all the. Not necessary.
No obligations.
No obligation at all. You just come, whatever I'm going to suggest you, according to me, whatever is beneficial to you, you just think over it. If at all you like it, you come forward and we'll join together. If not, we'll just have a cup of coffee and disperse.
Okay.
There won't be any difference in our previous relations.
That is
It
very
won't
important.
spoil.
Yes.
And so people come with me with an open mind. They listen to me very carefully. They can ask me so many questions, whatever they find it proper, and I give them the solution. Because most of the people, I give them the vision for their next 10, 15 years planning, investment planning, how their investment will grow, and so that they can have their retirement at a very peaceful manner. They should not worry about their financial. Of course, they are rich and so they don't need.
They don't have to worry about
But
financials.
still, paisa
Yes.
to paisa ही है, so you have to be worry about money also.
Okay.
So I give them the proper advice. I tell them the solutions, give them the good plans according to their financial structure, and they like it, most of them. And I'm happy to say that I am having a 100% conversion.
Oh wow. And have you had cases in terms of customers जिन्होंने they bought some policy with you for say maybe 5 years back, 10 years back, and their next generation has also come
Yes,
with you
yes, yes.
asking for financial
And
advice?
that's my main goal actually,
Okay.
for younger generation.
Uh-huh.
I want to teach them, I want to tell them the importance of saving and investment. During this corona period, most of the people, they lost their job for 5 months, 6 months. And this, when the younger generation, they are habit of, they earn lot of money from Monday to Friday. But once they go to the mall or somewhere, they spend money like anything. They don't know where they have spent their money. At one stage, one of my customer, husband and wife, they came to me and they asked me that, will you please talk to my son and my daughter-in-law
Okay.
about the investment, because whatever we tell them, they don't listen to us. So just come, because मराठीमध्ये असं म्हणतात की सोनाराने कान टोचले पाहिजे तरच ते बरोबर टोचले जातात. दिस इज नॉट एनीबडीज एरिया गेरे का काम नाही आहे.
Right, right.
So they asked me to come and meet their son and daughter-in-law.
Okay.
We went to Pune at their place. I just asked them to sit before me. They introduced me and I asked them, "What are you doing?" Both of them were working in the good
In good companies.
good companies.
Okay.
They are getting a very good job and have been earning lakhs of rupees per month, 2
Right,
lakhs,
right,
3
right,
lakhs.
right.
They work for 5 years.
Mhm.
I just casually asked them that, what is your bank balance at present? Can you please tell me?
Savings.
Don't tell me any
Specific
specific name, but let me do you know what is your bank balance first place?
Right.
Do you have means आपको balance के लिए कुछ मालूम है इस bank balance के लिए? So they were looking after each other, husband wife, कि अरे इतना पैसा तो कमाते हैं, where our money has gone.
Gone.
There is no means.
So they didn't
feel
keep
really,
track of their money.
they didn't keep track, and investment का purpose ही उनको नहीं मालूम था.
Okay.
Since we are getting a lot of money back,
Spend it off.
spend it off it. कल के लिए क्यों सोचने का? Because parents are there, everything is set up. They have a good house to stay, car to drive. Means no special expenses for them. So
But they forgot about retirement.
retirement.
Okay.
Exactly. So I made them aware that you should think the day you start your first salary, get your first salary, you should plan for your retirement.
Okay.
And then you will have a worry-free retirement. Start right now. So I showed them the plan, and I'm happy to say 5 साल के बाद they came personally to me for thanking me, because their investment grew. इतना अच्छा returns दिया था, and that was a totally tax-free investment.
That is wonderful, ma'am. What I hear from you is, one, you have a lot of contacts because of your long spanning career. Two, because of your initiative, because of your connect with them, they keep coming back to you to give you more business.
They know that I'm not working for money.
Correct.
Money is not my motive.
Yes.
So they have a good trust over me, and seeing my journey, they are happy for working with me.
Wonderful. So if for viewers and listeners of ours who are similar, at anybody who's above 45, 50, a big motivator for them would be financial independence. Even when they're not in a job, they have flexibility and they can set their earning targets, not business targets.
Yes.
I remember you saying कि इस डेट पे इस टाइम पे MDRT करना
Yes,
है.
I did it.
So earning के भी targets आपने set करके रखे होंगे कि इस टाइम पे इतना है.
नहीं, earning के नहीं. Only thing I decided that the At the age of 60, my husband's age of 60, I
Right.
wanted to give him a Mercedes as a gift. And I did it
Oh,
on
wow.
cash basis. I gave him. That
Congratulations.
was a very pride moment for me.
Wonderful, madam. Wonderful. How does one become as big an insurance consultant as you are?
By retaining your customers,
Okay.
give them the vision they can do
आप
in
बहुत
that.
सिंपली बोल रहे हैं कि बस retain your customers. It is
It's
not an
true,
easy
but
job.
I don't know because I never faced any problem so far.
Okay. You never had to go back to your drawing board and think कि मेरे पास सारे customers अब नहीं है मैं किससे चालू करूँ. You never had to do
Plus
that.
references also, I am getting a good
Right.
references from
Right.
the big clients.
And on that note, madam, thank you so much for sharing your incredible journey with us.
Thank you.
It
Thank
is
you
always
very
a pleasure
much.
to talk to you.
Thank
And I
you
hope our
very
viewers and listeners have gained insights from your expertise. Thank you so much, Aruna, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
समझो हो गया